opening my online platforms that we now have, that you literally were like, do this. Like, you gave me this idea to have these online communities. And as soon as I started doing it, I remember saying to you, like, this is exactly what I'm meant to be doing. But without you, I wouldn't have even known that that was an option. So many wins. I remember feeling completely different within the first few weeks and just so calm. And something that's really important to mention is that, you know, regardless of who you end up working with, but especially someone like me who needs that systems, needs that, not even organization, but like structure, intention, your energy allows me to feel so safe, so seen, and like I can trust the process. And therefore my stress levels go down, my anxiety goes down. You know, I'm an anxious person. My overwhelm goes down, and I have so much headspace freed up to actually run my business and to create things that my clients get so much value out of. I've been doing this for 4 years. In the last year, I am the most proud of how I coach, how I mentor that I've ever been, because I have so much more clarity on what my clients need, whether they know it or not, because I understand who my ideal client is, and I understand the market more, and I understand the world they're living in. I understand the words they use because we've tested things and we've experimented with things, and you've helped me find that. Something I want to talk about is how this is different from anything I've ever done before, because there's so many business coaches online, and we've talked about this a lot, but like, just because there's a lot of coaches doesn't mean they're all good coaches. And there's so many reasons that you've been an amazing mentor, coach, support, collaborator in my life, but one of them is just that this approach that we've taken is different from anything I've ever done, in the sense that I was so exhausted always focusing on content and like views and going viral and being so dependent on a fucking algorithm to pay my bills. It felt like it was out of my control, and I always had to be running on the hamster wheel. And when I met you, I wanted someone who could give me consistency. We did that with systems, but we also did that with ads. Like, that's why I wanted ads. And I just didn't feel like I had to keep up with this exhausting game of always performing for social media, like always making my content more engaging and more cinematic and using these hooks. Like, we still do that, but there's predictability in it now, and there's intention behind why we do these things, versus I just used to post 5 TikToks a day and hope one of them went viral. And that worked for me, but burns you out really quick. So this was super different than anything I've ever done before, and